Test, test, test. What up, what up, what up? Alright, we're gonna start the show in just a little bit. Just getting over these nerves, you know? There's always that bit of anxiety. Oh no, it's the wrong Tron. It's been nerves. See what I'm saying? Live TV, folks. Live TV. Just making a post now on Instagram. On my Instagram, yo, link in bio. Bada bing. Alright. Send that out. Alright, send that out. Alright, as soon as I'm done, I gotta like replace the link. I should have done this before. It's a learning experience, you see what I'm saying? Every episode is a learning experience for yours truly. Put that on my clipboard. Go to my link in YouTube, edit profile. Yo. I wish I could like freestyle, cause like, that's a talent that I really would have loved to. Okay, there it is. Boom. Done. Double check it. Are we live? All right. Good. All right, let's start this show, man. It's gonna be another air day like that. Sorry, I got all these wires. Look at this. This is. Let's get the glasses on first. All right, here we go. Try to like keep my wire cable management. Sip of coffee before we start the show. All right, black coffee, ginger, boom. Welcome. Well, no, just give me a minute here. You just welcome to the show. No take. So welcome to the show, folks. This is your friend Ed, and the show Karaoke Krypto apparently is the name of the show now. Karaoke Krypto. So this is where we do talk about crypto and sing a couple karaoke songs. That's it. Yeah. So this is. I'm like, why karaoke? Well, you know, on the last episode, I did not the first time, I did a test prior to that, and that's the last time was kind of like the real one. I love karaoke, right? It's just a way to really express yourself, and I'm just passionate about it. I don't know, it's something that I could look forward to, especially with this show, right? Like for example, when I was doing 100 kicks, 100 punches. Great concept, and great energy. But it was a great use of energy. Like as far as it's a volume wise, so a lot of energy was being. Oh, let me get this light on. Hold up, I forgot about this light. Oh yeah, let's get some like cool effect light in there. But it was something like difficult to look. It was challenging to look forward to. Like, okay, I gotta set up a show and everything, and then I gotta like kick a bag, yada yada. Something like this, karaoke, I could look forward to. I could look forward to doing karaoke. I look forward to it like on the reg. You know, I'm often like just thinking about, okay, where is there a situation where there's some karaoke that I can get involved in? That's an often thing that I think about. And if it was like just my attempt to do a live programming, why not combine it? Why not combine crypto and karaoke? No one else is doing it. I'm going for that really, really niche market of people who really enjoy karaoke and crypto. Very niche, and looking at the people tuned in, which is at the moment 0. Even I'm not tuned in this time. But you know, that being said, hey everybody, subscribe, like, come on, I'm trying to get these numbers up. You know, it's I was looking at some stats. I got like about 1,000 views in the past month. That's kind of, I felt kind of good about that. So this is kind of, for me, it's kind of motivating to keep doing this. And I found karaoke. So you might be seeing more of me just singing these songs. I don't know. Like it's something maybe that I don't know. I this whole time I'm trying to find something where I could trick myself into wanting to do this regularly with a higher frequency, right? Maybe karaoke is a thing. So let's just jump in. So that's a bit of, you know, there's actually more karaoke reasons why. I'm also how should I say, blueberries. Got a bowl of blueberries here. If anybody's out there looking, like, you know, a band looking for like a karaoke band, looking for a singer, hey, yes, these are auditions. A lot of these singing sessions will be auditions. People look, you know, maybe there's a band out there of like men and like, you know, middle-aged guys, you know, like, because well, it doesn't have to, you know, age has nothing to do with it. I just happen to be that age, but that doesn't have to be it. But just karaoke, just singing, or if someone's casting, like, you know, say a movie with looking for a you know, almost middle-aged, half Filipino, half black, very passionate about karaoke. If that happens to be the project you're in and you're looking for somebody, I might be it. You know, and it's just me as an artist trying to find other ways to express myself. Anyway, so what's going on today? The main things on this episode today, apart from singing, is I'm going to go into a Stepn deep dive. So in a bit, I'm going to go into Stepn more deeply, because a couple shows ago when I went into it, I kind of went really quickly. So I'm going to go really deep into it, really show you what I'm doing, share my strategy, stuff like that. What else? So that's pretty much the main bit, and maybe take a look at another move to earn projects, and that's it. And I'll sing a couple songs for you. And the new format, I'm thinking, right, because similar to the format of when I do karaoke, right? Similar to that format where when I go to karaoke, I usually do a couple songs, and sometimes depending on like the wait time, sometimes you don't have the option to sing a handful of songs. You only got like 2 songs, because like it's a whole, you know, it's pretty packed, right? Long queue, you know what I'm saying? So in case like I'm gonna only get 2 songs in, it's just gonna be usually one song that I really know well, right? Which is probably gonna be like something like, you know, one of my classes like Green Day, Basket Case. That's one of them. I haven't done it yet here. I did it on the test version, but no, I didn't do that yet. Actually, no. Basket Case, Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand. What else? Yeah, there's a couple. I do one song that I know really well that I like, and do another song that's quite new. Sometimes like a completely random one that you know what I'm saying. And then I keep that. So I keep that going. So maybe if I like that, how that went, how that felt, the new song, maybe that would be like my next song, then try again. So in that kind of format, I'm gonna do the same thing with this show, right? And kind of like, maybe, I don't know. I'm looking for this format, right? Maybe I like it, maybe I don't know. But for now, sing something that I sang before, because I didn't like how I did War Pigs last time, and do so at the beginning of the show, do one karaoke War Pig, you know, like a song that I've done already, and then maybe at the end something new. So that's what we're going to do, and then you get 2 songs, you know, at least, right? Okay, so that being said, let's just jump right in, and then we go, and I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna go do Stepn stuff. All right, let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Whoops. And some news. Okay, here we go.
Testing. All right, here we go. Testing. All right. What the hell? Why are you wearing? I'll explain in a minute why I'm wearing this. Just wait on me. Let's get into this. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil mind that plots destruction, sorcerers of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning the brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave that all to the poor. Yeah. Time will tell on their powered minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns and just wait till the judgment day comes. Yeah.
All right.
It's like a long guitar solo. Remember guitar solos? Guitar solos were like the thing back then.
Ready? Here
we go. Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs of the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Allah, yeah.
All right. So that was that's War Pigs. All right. Whew. Ooh, that man. That felt good. That felt good. I felt good, at least for me. Still zero views. It's all right. It's all good. All right. So I'm not gonna just go too much into the news and shit right now, but just like last night, just bits of updates. So it's Saturday right now, and last night in Gaza, they cut all communications, all internet for the civilians in Gaza. There's no communications. No, it was like a blackout. IDF says that they're gonna expand their ground offense, so it's still blurry. It's getting a hard communication out there. So yeah, it's still bits of information, but it's a terrible situation. It's really terrible, and it's terrible for everybody involved, especially when there's civilians involved and children. It's really fucked up. Well, I just want to highlight one thing I've noticed in the news, and one thing was, where is this? I saw that. Oh, there. So there is, let me put this down for a second. So one thing that's been going on for the past couple weeks.
Means and monsters are plastered just about everywhere. In fact, street corners, subway stations, construction sites. And as quickly as they are going up, people are despicably tearing them down. And it often can lead to ugly confrontations. But the Israeli artists behind this say every person on those posters deserves to return home. Those artists join me now. Nitzan Means.
Okay, so it's that's the new thing going. That's the thing now, where it's get this, on the streets of Gaza, people are fighting and dying, trying to survive. But on the streets of the U.S. and New York City, particularly, the fight is between people putting the posters and people taking them down. So that's I get it, everybody's hurting, people got to vent their ways. You want to put pictures of people that, especially people who have direct family that's in a hostage situation. Yeah, I get it, and you have to. It's painful. I could only imagine. That's a shitty situation to be in, right? Put up posters, whatever. Fantastic, but people who don't have really direct family, don't really know anybody, and partaking in this kind of thing where it's the new cancel culture. It's there's three people involved. There's people putting up the posters, people tearing them down, and some dude with a camera trying to film. It's I'm putting a poster. I got my boy with the camera. It's like entrapment. I'm waiting for somebody, particularly a pro-Palestinian person, just take down the posters, and we get on film, and that guy gets canceled. Is that the plan? Is that the game here now? I'm gonna call out this bullshit. Is what that if that's the game, that's BS. There's a real war going on, whilst this is what we're arguing about. And the thing is, like, the thing is, you know, especially when you put in the posters, usually it's the case, like, you know, when somebody's missing, you put the poster up, right? Like, you're hoping someone might have some information to lead to the rescue, or just any information. Like, that I get. But this is like, there's like, very unlikely that there's gonna be some dude who's walking by one of these posters like, oh, wait a second. You know what? I seen that kid. I seen this kid. Yeah, you know, I was in a zoo. I was in a zoo in Gaza the other day with my nephew. He's dead now, you know. Building fell on him, but he's dead. So we were in a zoo, and like, yeah, I seen this. Yeah. So I got, who do I contact? There's 0% chance that will happen. 0% chance. It's just mind-boggling. Like, sometimes when you see like society going into like these really, really silly games. This whole war is kind of like a game, like to some politicians. It's like, yeah, that was the other team that did that. That's the other team. They're so 10, dang it. It's like one big fucking cockfight, and that's what it is, and that's unfortunate. It's a cockfight. How is it a cockfight? Well, basically, you got, like, for example, okay, Israelis going into Gaza. Okay, boom, you gotta have a big cock to attack someone else. You gotta have some big, you know, some big ones down here, right? So, and U.S. is like, yo, I got a big cock. I'm down with you, man. We the big cock crew, right? Then we got the other Arab countries, you know, they gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the Middle East, like, you know, feminism hasn't even gotten there yet. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm talking. It has, on both sides, has not gotten there yet. So, like, they're in a reaction too, like, yo, you better not attack. You better not go in there, because we got big cocks too. So if you go in there, we're gonna, like, go in there and start throwing our cocks in the game. You know what I'm saying? So now that's where it is. Now it's like, Israel, you know, it's like, are we gonna go in? You know, and then, is my cock big enough? I wonder who is this cock. So, or the U.S. is like, oh man, if he goes in there, we gotta really protect. Is our cock big enough to protect all these fucking wars all around? And then like the you know, Lebanon, like, they're, yeah, or the other Arab countries, like, yeah, they're ready with the cocks too. So it's like, now it's like, and yeah, who has the biggest cock now? It's a cockfight. Unfortunately, that's what it always is with these people. With these people. What I mean to say is, with human beings, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. You know, I mean, like, doesn't have to be that way. It's like, and it's like, it comes down to, like, okay, you know, we'll just sacrifice everything just to prove that I may have had the biggest cock. Yeah, and gone on way too long talking about cocks. You know. I mean, I'm yo, guy like me, hey, I'm average, so it's like, I got nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's no reason for me to get into no arguments over somebody. You know, I could be at the gym or the spa, and like, okay, that's a really impressive cock. I'm not gonna hate on the guy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's good for you. This is the world we live in. You know, more. Who's gonna win this war? And we put up another phallic statue. Yes, we had the biggest cock in this fight. Yes, we had the biggest cock. So, Stepn, right? So let's talk about some Stepn here, boys and girls. Boys and girls, let's talk about some Stepn. Stepn is this, what is move to earn? Move to earn is this whole thing where you could, in this case, run and make crypto, right? And I love it because basically one of one of my philosophies that I'm trying to push is incorporating crypto in many ways in your daily life, finding ways. That is something that I'm trying to at least promote to the audience here. Find a way that you can get crypto into your daily life, right? Passive income, mining, whatever. Looking for those like ways you can, or that's the move. Find ways to, you know, make bits of crypto, flip it into Bitcoin, and stack your sats. That's the move, boys and girls. That's the move. So where's Bitcoin now anyway? Bitcoin's at 34.1. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah. I like drinking that bits of ginger at the bottom. Love it. Oh, okay. Hit a like. Hit a like down there if you like black coffee and ginger, fresh ginger. So, I'm gonna jump right in. Okay. So basically, what I liked about Stepn, we just, you know, I'm just gonna take you through my how I work with Stepn here. Yes, that's the best way to do it. Let me just do that right now. I'm gonna go right into my Stepn, transfer some stuff, show you Stepn. All right. So basically, right at the moment, these are I'll show you my strategy, what I'm working with. This is what you see here are the 7 sneakers that I have at the moment, dispersed them on 3 different phones. Now this is gonna change very soon because on one of my phones, I have 3 phones now: my work phone, my personal phone, and one extra phone that I signed up for, so my daughter can have a, which I don't know, one of the newest iPhones last year. And that contract is going to run out at the end of November. So, I don't know if I'm gonna go to 2 phones. Maybe I'm gonna be hotspotting. I'm not sure yet. That strategy might change slightly. At the moment, this is the current situation, right? What do we got here? All right. So let's just jump right into Stepn. I'm going to just hold on for a second. I just want to make sure that make sure that I'm not sharing any sensitive information. So, is it this one? Yeah. So this is one of my Stepn accounts. So as you can see here, I got 4 energies in the see that bar? I don't know how I'm able to show you. But underneath that blue with the lightning thing, the 4, that's my energy. And 1 energy level equates to 5 minutes. So on this phone right here, that's 20 minutes of runtime. And it's full now, right? Because every 6 hours, every quarter of the day, you get a quarter of your available capacity. Right, and the capacity depends on how many sneakers you have. So if you have like 1 sneaker, you only have a capacity of 2 energy. If you have 3 or more, up to 9, like between 3 and 8, you have the capacity of 4 energy. If you have 9, I think you have the capacity of 6. I don't forget, but eventually I'm going to move into having 9. But this way, if you have the luxury of having multiple phones with internet access, it's more advantageous to split it up like this because you get more energy. So, and it fills up every like in this case, I live in Amsterdam, so it's like Central Europe at the moment. It's like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which happened about 2 hours ago. I got that extra 1 energy, and then the next one's going to happen at 9 o'clock tonight, 2100 hours. I get another one, right? But in this case, I would lose that one because my thing is already capped. I have to use the energy there. I haven't done that yet. I still have to go on my run. I wanted to go on the one prior to going live, but it didn't happen that way. Setting this whole show up took like quite a long time, much longer than what it's always, I'm getting used to it, boys and girls. And all right, well. So that, so I have to go for after the show. I don't think I'm gonna go for a run though. I might just go for a really quick power walk because I gotta see my girlfriend later, so tonight. And I don't know if it's possible, but I want to squeeze in, or if she can come with me. I want to see The Killer, the new David Fincher movie. So, right. So that's how that works. So see, hit start, boom, I start running, right? As you can see, so every time you run, you get 90 like in this case, a bit of you see here I got 97 out of 100. That's because I made a run or power walk, and I used only 3 of my daily energy for the sneaker. So I'm gonna go like so, just so you can guys see. I'm gonna repair that. Show you a bit of. So see, boom. Now I'm at 100. Now it's at 100. It's a fresh. It's a new sneaker for the day. But there's also decay, right? This is important. See, if you go into here, there's 32% left of life on this sneaker. And depending on how much comfort you have, your decay is either quicker or slower. Basically, when your decay is down to 20%, you cannot earn any more energy and hence not use it to mine GST, get GST. So it's not usable when it gets below 20%. So in this case, as you can see here, this is 30%. So every run based on like this setup, you know, right, because each sneaker has its very unique attributes. Every run is approximately 0.2%. So, you know, just do the math. I have some runs there. I got some runs there. So it's spread out between 3 different sneakers. So let me show you something here. So here. So a part of the strategy now is getting this jogger back up to speed. So this jogger is 20.11%, right? I could have maybe like a few minutes of run time on this, but I haven't used it in a while. So what now, you can see here, currently it is at level 17, right? And when you get to level 25, you get a fresh new sneaker. You get your decay back at 100%. So it's like a fresh new sneaker. You could run it down all the way and earn all the way. So that's the move now. That's a part of my strategy right now to get this particular sneaker. And it's one of the ones I started with. Get this particular sneaker 100% and start using it again. I recently did that with this sneaker over here. Right? This is one of my early sneakers. This is a runner. And this now it's 75%. I recently put that up to 100%. So now on this phone, I'm basically using this, and also this, but there's only 32, I said, right? Yeah. But that's already, this one is already at 28, level 28. Because and I stopped at level 28 because going up much further is not really, I'll discuss it. It's not really worth it to go to level 30. I think 28 to 29. Yeah, you have to. There's another here. Look. In order for me to level up to level, you have to go from level 28 to level 29. You got to pay 29 GMT, and then to go from level 29 to level 30 is another, I think, 60 GMT, and then your sneaker is able to run and generate GMT rather than GST. Now, GST again is like the gain token, right? And eventually, you know, you're converting to GMT, right? Which is like kind of the governance token. And that's where you could do your upgrades, and that's actually what's you could do your upgrades to GMT, as well as if you were a person, like, just make it easy terms. If you're a person who wanted to invest in this protocol, you'd buy GMT tokens, right? You wouldn't be buying GST. So when you get to level 30, you're able to run for GMT, but from my experience on the other phone, I'll show you in a little bit, it doesn't earn that much, right? Because it's a whole different algorithm, and it doesn't earn that much. Like when I did the math, and it also depends on the time of day, the time of the number of people running at that time. So I had to be honest, I haven't tried every single situation. I haven't gone running at like 4 in the morning to see if like I could earn more GMT. But for my, hold up. But from my experience, it just was not. It wasn't worth it. Like whenever I calculated them, I went for a run, calculated the amount of GMT, then then another run, the same exact run, calculated the amount of GST, calculated how much it would have cost if I just made that exchange, and it was like double. So it's not worth it. So 28 for me is where I'm stopping for now, unless I read stuff and it seems like there's a change of sentiment there. But for now, cap at 28. So in this sneaker right here, it's basically, this is the last of it. You could also buy gems though, comfort gems, to get that decay back up. But for now, my strategy is to get the sneakers that I have all up to level 20. No. And generally speaking, this is level 4. If you're gonna get into Stepn, this is what I would say the strategy for the best strategy from learning is when you get your sneaker as quickly as possible, depending on how quickly you want to get to your ROI. That's important as well. So I don't know how much percent you want to put towards getting your ROI, as well as how much percent you are going to put towards upgrades and such, right? But basically, the quicker you get to level 24, this is the strategy. You find a nice sneaker, get it up, level up to level 24, right? Then once you get to level 24, run it all the way down. That's just what I'm doing here now, because I barely use this sneaker actually. Run this all the way down. See, I'm only even at level 75. So I got 75 I'm gonna run this all the way down to 20%. And then when I get 20%, see I'm at level 24. When I get to 20%, that's when I upgrade to level 25. And then I get back to the 100% decay. And then I could use it all the way down again. That's the move. I'm telling you right now, that if you want to get in Stepn, that I would suggest that's the way to go for. See, this is at level 24, ready to go to 25. All right, I'm gonna upgrade this live. So whenever you do, when you level up your sneaker, you get some points to distribute. Now, see, you get 4 points. Now, what is this? Efficiency, luck, comfort, resilience. Now, let me explain a little bit of this. Efficiency is how much affects it. The higher your efficiency rate is, and when you go shopping for sneakers, you're gonna see a bunch of these, right? Like a variation of these 4 things, and it's up to you what you want. For me, like, so efficiency is the amount of GST that you will get when you run. Like, it's just basically the money you'll make, right? Luck is like you get these, you can get these in-game stuff like chests, like treasure chests and stuff, and if you open it up, the more, yeah, the higher the luck, the higher chances you get good stuff. I don't put too much into that. I'm not playing the game like that. But if you want to play the game like that, that's something different. But it's just like I always have like the impression that these games are always kind of slightly rigged, of course, to the actual system itself. It's like the whole crane theory, right? It's like always gonna get it and just let go before, you know. So it's just that's just my personal opinion on that. Comfort. This is important, right? Comfort is the amount, the higher the comfort, the slower your decay is. So basically, the higher the comfort, the longer you're able to use your sneaker. So long-term strategies, you're gonna want to have a high comfort, right? And from what I understand, if you do go into the part where you're running for GMT, the higher the comfort, the higher the GMT. That's another thing. So I didn't go deep into that, but that's what I've read. Resilience is the amount of wear and tear on a daily basis, right? So every time, like you saw earlier, I just repaired my sneaker. So every time you go on a run or walk, you get a bit of like wear and tear, and that number over here goes, not that number, over here, 100 over 100, that goes down, and I don't know exactly when it gets like a situation where you can't perform because so low. I repair when I get in the 80s, right? But that's like basically wear and tear. So let's go back into here. So yeah, that's the resilience. So for example, if the higher your resilience is, the less you will have to pay for repairing your shoe on the wear and tear. So that's resilience, right? So that's how that works. So whenever you level up, you get 4 points to distribute as you wish. So what I've been doing from getting into this game, high resilience, of course. I mean efficiency. So I just been in 2 for efficiency and 2 for comfort. Boom. Right? Because I'm thinking long term. I want a high return long term. So now I am at level 17. I'm going to level up this sneaker. And at level going from 9 to 10, you have to pay, I think 30 GMT, and then going from 19 to 20, you have to pay another 60 GMT. So those are the 2 different like big gates. But in this case, from like 17 to 18, I'm only have to pay 18 GST, which is not that much. So confirm, boom. It's going to take 18 hours to level up. So once in 18 hours, we'll get those 4 points again to distribute, and I'll be able to use the sneaker if I wish, or then level up to level 19. So yeah, that's a lot of lot of Stepn. Let me just show you some other stuff. Let me switch phones. How do I just, okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna switch phones, and I gotta do this because I want to I just want to ensure that I go to the right screen properly. Okay, let's do this. No. Come on. All right. So this is my other phone, and I see here I have a runner and a trainer and a jogger. Now again, like runners and joggers, that's another thing. If you're gonna buy runners and joggers, understand something here. Joggers, see, I like both runners and joggers, right? But know what you're capable of, right? Because don't just think you want to get all like, sometimes, yeah, let's do it, man. I'm gonna buy a runner. But runner, man, you got to keep a certain pace. Jogger, you can get away with a really fast power walk, or if I'm going for a jog, I could do this. So when I'm feeling, usually, I have like 3 phones, but for the most part now, I try to use the runner as much as possible because that's what kind of gets me to the next level physically, and also you kind of want to get that out the way. You don't want to be stuck with a bunch of runners and you ran down your joggers and all you have are runners. And then if you got to like run that's going to be a bit, can be tiring, right? So I try to get the running out the way. Right, where's our music? Where's our music? Don't go to sleep. Oh, there is music, but I can't hear it. Oh yeah, I like this one. Let me rewind this one. This is a good one. So this is my jogger. So you want to do both, because jogging, you need to like you could just get away with just like doing like, it's rainy. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling it, but you gotta get those. You gotta get that GMT. You gotta get your steps in. You gotta get your steps in. So you gotta go out and like you could get away with just the jogging, but if you have a runner, you have to be like you're going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You have to just, But what's cool is I've been doing this for like over a year now. It's cool when you're consistent and disciplined and you're doing something consistently, like what I've been doing with Stepn. This is it's changing my life when I see now that I can put on a runner and I can run that and like with no problem. Running now is like my normal speed. I don't even need to listen to like heavy metal to get into. I can listen to George on a regular listen to my Krypto shows and have a running speed. That feels good. Just knowing that you could do that now. I've taken my body to another level. Like running is not that hard. I mean, of course, yeah, some days like I'm like, yeah, I'm not running today. I'm gonna, just use the joggers. Yeah. But when I do runners, I can do the whole shit running. And it feels good. Right? And this whole move to earn thing, I'm not, this is me. Everybody's different, but I found something that works. That's all I'm saying. It works for me. All right, let me just show you some stuff here. So in this case, I got 215 GST in here, right? So I'm gonna show you right here. Let's go in here real quick. Oh, so like for example, I got this. This is the one I told you. This sneaker here, this jogger, is at level 30, and you can see here with this little icon, you could toggle to GMT. And here's another thing: if I click that, then it's gonna say GMT, and then I could run, and I'm gonna earn GMT. But I told you, like I said earlier, it's not as lucrative. And also, it's weird thing. One time I toggled from GST to GMT, and I think I changed my mind, or I was checking something out, I was getting familiar with it, and I lost some energy by doing that. Some weird shit. I ain't gonna try that, so I'm not gonna click it now. All right. So let me show you a bit of the process of how I'm doing this, right? So I got to put my password in. Hold on. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's just do this real quick. All right. Oh, wait. All right. You're like, what the hell was that last shot? That was at the camera. Professor Williams, my tortoise, he was out a bit, so I put the turtle cam over there in case he comes out. Well, but it's during the winter. He just likes to stay in his tent. He doesn't like to really just like come out. But we'll see. So you see here, this is the wallet. This is like, so what you saw here, this is kind of like the game wallet. So if you're like playing a game, pretend you're playing a game and you're earning coins and stuff, I'm earning GST, this is where it goes. And it's also where I spend stuff in the game, I'm buying stuff, this is where you are, right? But if you want to connect to the open market, trade that stuff on the open market, boom, you go to wallet, right? This is where you take your game coins, you transfer it here, you exchange it for Solana, you could exchange it for USDC, or you could exchange it for GMT, right? So like, why would you? Okay, so if you go here, change it, you could exchange it for Solana if you want to just do that, because Solana is kind of like, this game was originally written on the Solana blockchain, but they have written versions of this on a BNB and Ape token. I have not used those. I use Solana, so I can't really talk much about that. So basically, Solana, let's look at Solana as that's where I'm taking my profits, right? That's because I actually like the Solana protocol. So I'm actually, I have my Solana bag, full disclosure. So I've liked Solana, even with the FTX FUD that happened last year. I still stuck. Well, I had no choice. So I was playing the game, so I kind of didn't really have a choice there. We always have choices. So why would I change it to G? So that's why I would change it to Solana. Why would I change it to GMT? Again, like for your upgrades, see, I got like 20 GMT saved up over here. And USDC, why would I want to change it? Because, well, for one, sometimes if you make exchanges, it's not so even. You have like this dust, like little cents. Those little cents add up, just gets put into USDC. So when they accumulate, you could change it to something. As well as if you're doing trading, you could kind of like do in trades here. Like if you're comparing Solana versus GMT or Solana versus, or if you have stuff in Solana, boom, Solana goes up, it shoots up. Okay, then you could trade it, swap it to USDC, right? Boom, Solana dumps, boom, go back into, you know what I mean? Solana, you could actually trade within here, right? What else? Okay, so let's do this. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to I usually like to do, if I'm gonna do this, I do it after a run. But just for the sake of the show, we'll do it now. We're gonna transfer, right, all my GST, all of it. Nope, other way around, from spending to wallet. 215, confirm that. Google Authenticator. Hold on, let me get off this real quick. Is there another cooler thing? Fuck it, let's just go to Google Authenticator. Yeah. Okay, quickly, the time's running out. So, did it? Fudge, come on, why is it asking me to go back again? All right, there we are. So now we see it in there, right? So what am I gonna do? Let's see how many GMT we can get for this. Because a part of my strategy is, again, upgrades, right? So I'm getting upgrades. At the same time, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the charts, because before I make conversions, actually, I like to take a look at the charts. Don't go to sleep, keep my finger on this. Boom, we go here. So for example, okay, so I could switch over. I'm looking to go into Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. And you know, preferably you would like to convert from GST to Solana when Solana is low. So what is this, 1 hour? So this ain't too bad. Of course, you'd rather have it do the conversion when Solana is hitting this part of the Bollinger Band, right? I like to make my buys when the price is touching the low Bollinger Band. For the sake of the show, let's just do it. It's close enough. Let's take a look at GMT. Sometimes GST is kind of like, GST is also low, so it don't matter, but let's take a look at GMT. Okay, so GMT is high, so that's something like maybe we don't want to really buy GMT right now, right? So in that case, then what I'm going to do, nope. What am I looking at? This one, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, I'm going to put a little bit, just to show you how my mind works. In this case, GMT is high, so I'm not going to buy too much, but I want to put a little bit. Let's see how much I get for 50 GST. Just a little bit, just to go towards the cause of my upgrades, because that's a part of my strategy. That's good enough. Swap 70. Right, boom. And the rest go towards profits, Solana. Boom. Boom. Now, in this case, now I got this Solana. What I could do if I do this over 3 phones, I move my Solana to a wallet that I choose. Could be Krypto.com, for example. Could be Nexo, and I could spend it. That's the way to spend your profits. What I do, I add it to my Solana bag and I stake it. But that's just me. You could do as you wish, but that's how you would do it. But maybe we could. No, I'm not gonna. All right. That is one thing. I'm gonna just show you one more strategy before, because I think it's a pretty cool strategy. All right. I think I feel it's a cool strategy because it's working, and it kind of shows a lot of potential that can be done with Stepn and kind of, how should I say, wait, this is the wrong phone. the phone that I need is upstairs. Do I need anything else? I'm not gonna show it because I have to go get it. But what it was, how should I explain? It's literally because I have the third phone I have. Basically, what I'm doing is I got it at 100% decay, and I buy gems that give you 3% on your decay. I run it down to 97%, then burn the gem to bring me back to 100%. The amount of GST that I accumulate in that 3% only costs, I make more, like if it costs me 4 GMT on that if it costs me 4 GMT, like usually gems are the comfort gems that give you 3%, cost about 4 GMT at the moment, right? But that 3% and the GST that I make, and I convert that, the last time I made about 11 GMT. So minus the 4 GMT for the next gem to do it again, I've got a little bit of a profit of 7 GMT. So in theory, I could just keep doing that and keep the sneaker theoretically forever, like no decay. You see what I'm saying? It's like just burn down, run down that 3%, burn the gem, go back to the 100%. But with that profit, boom, get another gem and keep doing that. So that's what I'm doing with the other one, that third one. So that's Stepn for you. That's Stepn, and the reason I'm really digging Stepn because now I'm going to talk a bit about other hot move to earn projects. Now, what's important is why hold on. Why is it important to move to earn? Why is it important? Because I know for a fact, and I'm talking from a fundamental, speculative standpoint, where there are, I love running. I'm not the only one that loves running. There's a lot of people that love running, right? Excuse me, berries. There's a lot of people that love running, and if I'm sure there's other people that are just getting getting into running, getting into crypto. I mean, not getting into them, they've been runners, getting into crypto. I'm like, how can I? And then they're doing the same thing. Move to earn. Oh, I can make money. They're gonna do this. What we're doing now. We're gonna get the categories here. Categories. Where can we? Oh, here. Move to earn. There's got to be something here. Terra, Avalanche, Meta. Okay, I apologies, I didn't pair this bit to, let's just do this. Or they might say, move to earn, for example, right? What's gonna pop up, right? What's the first one? So when people do this, what's popping up? You got Stepn, which is just a sweat coin, right? So these are basically a lot of a good amount that's coming out. So if you were like, say, an investor or something who's getting into this, this is what they would do. And like, okay, this is what you would do, right? Like what's hot out there, right? And check it out, try stuff out. Let's see what this site says. The top Bitcoin top move to earn alternative with great ROI. See, I don't even know about this one. Might have to check this out. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this. So but it's coming up number one. You have to be careful what's out there though. A lot of these fight out. What? You gotta, and another thing, we always gotta stay on top of this and keep looking. And what is this? What is this? Well, that's just the price. Okay, that's crazy. Here's Stepn, Step app. I've tried Step app. I didn't like it. It's on the that's another blockchain. Green Satoshi, Stepn is utility. Sweat. We're gonna look at Sweat in a minute. So, okay. So that's what we're doing. So one thing that I know at least recognize is Sweat. We're gonna look at Sweat right now. Because Sweat is I'm hearing a lot of Sweat now. Sweat token, Sweat, right? And I'm gonna show you a little bit about Sweat, and then I'm gonna explain why I'm still very bullish on Stepn. Now, Stepn has, Stepn has a bit of a high. You have to, if you really want to make a good profit, you have to kind of invest a lot, and it's going to take a lot of time to get your ROI. Just a rough estimate, it might take you anything from like 10 months. Took me about 10 months to reach my ROI. And so my suggestion is, if you're going to do it, don't just like buy one sneaker and because you're going to take 10 months to reach ROI on that one sneaker, then you're not going to be making that much. At least do 3 sneakers, have 4 energy, and get your ROI, because it's going to take around the same amount of time to get your ROI. That's my point. So once you get to that point, you might as well be making more, right? So that's one thing, a step in, and people might not like that. Like the general public might not want to put money down. That's just, they're very, very, precautious about putting money down. So you might not get that right away. So what's the alternative? Well, something like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to put money down. What's this sweat token, sweat economy? What's that all about, right? People are asking, what is that? So you go to sweat. This is the hot thing, right? So they got 140 million users, right? The interface is pretty chill. Everything's pretty chill. And also bear in mind, another bullish scenario, sooner or later, right? Say when Nike, and I'm speculating now, but Nike, Adidas, whatever, they're gonna want to get into this move to earn game. So they're either going to make their own blockchain or make their own, hire developers, which might happen, hire developers, pick a blockchain, maybe partner up with a blockchain, and do it, which might happen very well. That's a very likely scenario, right? Or they might partner up with a company who already has the infrastructure in place, who already has customers, a customer base, right? That also can happen, right? Understand that this whole crypto Web3, this is new territory to a lot of people, right? It's still early, right? The Bitcoin and Bitcoin ETF is still not proved yet. It's still, right? So it's still early. So another scenario might be like, hey, Nike might be like, hey, Sweat, how much is it gonna cost to buy you out? Or hey, Stepn, how much, right? Let's partner. Let me buy you. Change the logo or whatever. That's out now. It's Nike Sweat or Sweat. Do you understand what I'm saying? And when that happens, your coins are just gonna like be worth more. That's just like, So this is the reason why I enjoy this and I participate in these protocols, because first of all, I'm running anyway, right? That's the thing. You have to understand. I'm gonna be doing this anyway. Might as well. Just the only difference now, like I'm playing with my phone anyway while I'm running to listen to different shows, to listen to music. All I gotta do is switch in, go to an app and press a button and start it up, right? The Sweat economy, I don't even have to do anything. It runs in the background. I'll show you in a minute. So Sweat is hot right now from what I'm seeing, but, and there's the thing is there's no entry for, like, you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to invest any money. So that's very, very, very a good sell point. Like, people like that. Like, oh, okay, I don't have to invest anything and I can start earning. That's great, right? Yeah, but you're not earning much. That's the thing. You are not earning much. You're not earning not even close as much as what say like someone from Stepn is earning, right? But then again, that person Stepn invested some. So that's the thing. So let me show you a bit of Sweat. Let me just get in here real quick. Just make sure that. Okay. Here we are. So this is my Sweat. Today I've done 3,500 steps. And so this is the Sweat. This is the Sweat interface. It's pretty modern, pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Like just Sorry. Here I can, how this works now, how sweat works is different, right? Sweat works a bit different because it works like this, where, see, for example, you get a max amount of steps that you can do that actually gets converted. Like sweat coin, what is it? Like sweat coin, you earn sweat coin by running an amount of steps, right? And then the amount of sweat coin that you make gets converted into sweat economy token, something like that, like kind of like GST to GMT, similar to that, right? Because I guess, you know, it kind of makes sense to have this type of, you know, you have a game token and then you have the token that's actually the governance token, like the actual, I guess the best way, if like stocks to companies, it's like coins to protocols. And so there's a max though. Just for the free version, there's a max like 5,000 steps, and you get like 1 point something sweat converted, and that's like, it comes out to only like 1 cent, like 1.5 cents a day at the current price of sweat. So it's like I'm getting like 1 cent, which is like, you know, nothing, right? But I mean, I do it because, and the thing is, you can get more. And here's the thing though, which I don't like about, like, so I got like on top right, I got like 4,444.99 steps, because with that I can also get like, there's like stories here, and the only thing you can do, not with the sweat economy tokens, the ones that just like these bullshit, the game tokens, all you could do is like buy coupons, buy here I get like a 20% off Puma. Yo, this on that ass boxers, F those guys. So I did this through Step and I got the free boxers, and then I canceled it, and they just kept on sending me stuff like bills, like, oh my god. So that's like it's annoying. I did get some cool stuff from there. Let me see, what's this? Jack's Flight Club. I don't know what that is. I did get like 1 month free of Amazon, 1 month free of Apple TV, but those are kind of stuff you could find in a lot of places. So I don't really see the use at the moment as far as the regular sweat coins. I'm not doing much with it. And even so, and the premium you could get, if I go to premium, I can, my cap to get sweat economy tokens gets raised up, right? But it's like $5 a month. You do the calculation, you're never gonna make that back. So I don't even know what the hell the point of premium is. It's so silly. And here, this is pretty cool. Open, so like once a day, you could open the 2 times boost thing, and then like you get double the amount of your steps, right? Now, if you got like me, my quota every day is 10,000 steps. I could, like, I don't need that. You see what I'm saying? Like, just doing my normal 10,000, hitting my 10,000 steps, I'm still gonna hit that 5,000 cap, right? Oh shit, my battery died on that light over there. Damn. Dang. Oh well. It's a bit dark. Is that good? No, let's just do like this. Step into the light. I'm gonna hit, just doing my normal day, I'm gonna hit that cap and get my cap of sweat economy. So there's no point in me doing this. I was doing it at first, but I made the calculation, like there's no point in me doing that. Same thing with the daily rewards. You can watch like commercials and you can watch commercials. You earn and then spin this thing and earn a bonus. But it doesn't matter and this is why this is what MP and Sweat. If you're out there listening, this is a person that is gonna hit 10,000 K steps, has no reason to do the 20x, has no reason to do any of this stuff. So in other words, I'm not even in this. I'm not ever even in this app. I'm like never in this app because it runs in the background. So I'm gonna get my steps anyway, right? Hold on. Is there a way that I can get more light on me? Hold on. I mean, this lighting situation is not really what should I say? And so I'm looking for my glamour shots, man. All right, fuck it. So I am over here. There's actually a separate app that you have to go to. This is the Sweat Wallet app, right? So here, I've got 5757 Sweat economy tokens, right? So there's two different apps. So again, once you max up your 5,000, and this is for the free version, you max out your 5,000 steps, and like a portion of that, which right now is about 1.5, 1 point something, sweat goes into here automatically, right? And so this is a sweat. So this is, but they're coming out with cool stuff. Lately, there's like this whole thing where you could play games. That's kind of fun. This is kind of cool. They got to work. Sweat, the other app, I think it's kind of and here there's more promise here, because now here it's a cool game. We can start a battle right now. You want to do a battle? Let's start a battle. So for example, free entry. I gotta spend 1,000. How many power? You get powers? I forget how you. Let's just start a free battle. Let me just like a rookie one, so it's pretty cool, right? So I can search for arrival, and then you do like something like this, right? And you could earn stuff here. So this is there's like a lot of promise here. So now it looks for a real person in the world. That's kind of cool. So now it's like kind of like has like the whole whoa. So we got to get this, boom, bada bing. There we go. Let's see. Let's get this. Damn it. So we do this for like 1 minute, and like this is like the rookie level. So there's promise here, and like so sweat, even though I'm only making like under 3 cents between two phones, I'm making I'm making about a little over 2 cents a day, right? On two phones. Come on, how much time we got left? See results. Who won? Hey, I won. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think I won anything because it was on the low level one, but I haven't delved into this too much, but that's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty cool because there's real gamification. You're battling real people in the other world. So that's kind of cool. So there's promise here, right? So I am kind of bullish in that sense. I think and the interface is really nice, I have to say. I like the style of it. So that's Sweat. So again, I'm kind of bullish on Sweat because they have a lot of promise with the gaming and everything. Not so happy about the tokenomics, as far as you can't really earn too much. Well, maybe if I can get really good at the gaming, maybe there's more potential there, like playing that game. Hold on, let me just show you. Hold on, where is it? Oh, there. So for example, 57.57, that's 50 cents. And what do I do with with this? So when a lot of times where, hold on. If at the end of the month on these different protocols, different games, different miners, at the end of the month I just take everything and move it to like in this case I take that the Sweat, I convert it to Near, because it's written on the Near protocol, and send that to my wallet, to another wallet where I have Near, and I can convert that to anything else like Ethereum or Bitcoin. So that's what you do. And even it's like, you saw that's 50 cents. Okay, well, this is 50 cents. It's, you might think it's no big deal, but it's again, it's just like this passive income a little bit. I'm gonna run anyway, and then you put that 50 cents at the end of the month into a protocol that you like. So that's Sweat. I'm gonna show you something else that I've recently gotten into. Not recently, it's quite a while. So this is another one that I heard about. All right, let me go into it right here. Whoops, that's not it. This is Amino Pegasus, right? This is pretty cool because, well, I don't want to say pretty cool. I don't want to hype it up, but I like it. What I like about this is this is Amino. What I like about this is it's put me on this maybe play a new game, right? this kind of, the game that I made for myself is this 10,000 steps every day, right? Why do I want to do 10,000 steps every day? Because it's healthy. Because over here in this game, when you do over 10,000 steps, see, daily goal, 10,000 steps. At the moment, I have 3,500 steps. So I got like 6,500 more to go before midnight. Tonight, I got 5 hours. I usually would have had that completed by the end of my run, so I'm gonna have to do this on the way to see the new David Fincher movie, right? So I gotta get my 10,000 steps before watching The Killer tonight, or see my girlfriend, or both. What's cool about this is this whole thing with streak, right? So see here, I got yesterday I did 14,613 steps. So I'm continuing my streak. So for 45 days now, 45 days, I have run every single day in a row over at least 10,000 steps. And yeah, so I want to keep that up. There's a leaderboard here, so you can see where you stand as far as all the people registered. So right now I'm at 820. It's out of a lot, right? There's a once you pass 30 days in a row, I forget where to drop off. A lot of people drop off, and that makes you feel good. It makes you feel so good. Like again, I always say, do what other people are not doing, right? If you can get yourself in that smaller category, that smaller percentage of people, you're doing something right. This is another example. You start running, you see you're at a certain level, and boom, you see a whole drop off, because the norm, the average person can't do that. And it tells you, like, oh shit, I'm not the average person. I am not the average person. I am more than. Right? So that's the leaderboard. I think that's kind of cool. I never look at the leaderboard, by the way. I never look, because I don't care about that. I just care about my number. I'm only just showing you guys, but usually I don't care. I might care when I get into the hundreds. I guess my personal goal is at least 1 year. We'll see. At the moment, with the highest one, Mr. Hankey, he's always number one. He's almost 300 days today. Yeah, he's been up there for since I started. What's interesting also, and here's another one. Every day you could do this thing. You could pick your challenge, run 1 mile. So chill, you get AMO is a token that they do, AMO, right? So you can either earn 5 AMO if you run one. Well, before I get in this, like earning AMO. Let me backtrack a little bit. AMO is the token that you make when you do these runs. At the moment, there is no wallet. They're gonna go live. I'll show you in a minute. They're going live, I think, like this week coming up. Their token's going live. When you get 5 daily check-in, you get 5 AMO every day just for checking in every day. When you have a streak, when you run over 10,000 miles, when you run over 10,000 miles, you get 20 AMO. But when you pass 5 streak on your streak, so say you've ran more than 5 days in a row, 10,000 steps every single day, that 20 AMO that you get turns to 40 AMO. So now that I'm on much more than, I'm at 45 days, every day that I keep my streak, I get the 5 AMO for just checking in, and the 40 AMO just by, for my streak, right? And so now I have 5, in this account I have 5.97, like almost 6,000 AMO. And let's go here real quick. Announcements. So here. So it was, the launch date was supposed to be October 24th. Right? But, okay, so it was supposed to be like last week. And that's why I've been extra heavy, making sure I get a good, keeping my streak. Because who knows, maybe there's going to be an airdrop. You just don't know. Usually these launches, sometimes there's airdrops. I don't know. I might get some who knows, just participate, right? And who knows how much AMO will be worth when it hits the market. I don't know either. I'm very curious. Let's see. Wow, I got actually 27 people. I had 27 views. So if you're viewing, please hit the like, subscribe. Right, and so that's pretty chill. But they if you look at on Twitter, they gotta change that. It's X now. They changed. They pushed it back, and they pushed it back, saying that they're going to. It's like it's this week coming up. One more thing. So the running. So this thing, every day I could either do a run for 1 mile and 15 minutes for 5 AMO. A more fit one, I could do 1 mile and 10 minutes and you get 12 AMO, or a pro one, 7 minutes run a mile and you get 20 AMO. And I've done that. I've done the pro a few times. I was doing fit. I haven't done this in a while because it's a bit buggy. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, not the Wi-Fi, 4G or whatever. It's happened on many occasions where I'm running the fit, because the fit I can do 1 mile and 10 minutes. That's not, I can do that, right? But then there's like, it's more than once, like a good number, I would say at least more than a handful of times where I'm running and I have like, I'm at 0.97 miles. So I'm on like 0.03 miles to go to complete this. And I got like a minute left, or a minute and a half, like more than enough time. And then when it goes to sleep or something, I don't know, like it just doesn't work. And it says, oh, you almost had it. Like I literally sometimes have to keep the phone awake and running to make sure like that I don't know. It's just it's a bit buggy sometimes. So I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, so that is Amino. What else? There is actually another move to earn thing that I've been doing lately. And this is something really separate, but this is called, I don't know what the hell this is called. Hold up, what is this? Coin. So this is a new thing. Oh, wait a second. No, let's take a look at that some other time. Let's take a look at that some other time. So that is a bit about move to earn. Yeah, that was, I went on for a while there. So that really, again, I hope, if anything. Oh wait, before I close up, what am I wearing this for? Right, this is about like 15 kilos weights. So basically, a part of my routine now. See, I play these like I play these games with myself, and usually to help my discipline or consistency, whatever, right? Or maybe I just like to suffer. So basically now I wear these. The new game is, it's a bit of Roshi turtle training. I don't know if you're familiar with Dragon Ball, and where Goku and Krillin had to wear these turtle shells while they were training for just a long time, and they wore it every day. And then, there we go. After a while, after complaining how heavy the shell is, and when they took off the shell, they were able to basically fly. Well, just jump really, really, really high, basically fly. Like, jump really, really far, right? Because they had this. So it's kind of like that. I used to go running with this, but especially when I started like this whole heavy training after the pandemic, and I did this for a while. It's just really heavy. It's hardcore. I might get back to running with this, but it's just really, it's draining, and you have to, yeah, so it's a bit of a toll on your body. So I'm not sure if I need to do that. But what I do is I wear this every day now. In the morning, I get up. I work from home, so I'm usually home. Well, most of the day. And I wear this in my whole day until I hit 3,000 steps. Why? That's crazy. Why? Why do you do that, Ed? Well, let me tell you. Because it's a game. I put it on, and I'm conditioning myself to just be used to this weight, right? And it's, since I've been doing this for 2 weeks now, and I definitely feel, yeah, when I take it off, I feel much lighter, which is kind of cool. I do 3,000 steps during the day, and what it is, because during my run, I'm gonna do my Stepn run, right? That's usually about 7,000 steps. So if I do this for 3,000 steps, I'm not gonna run with it, right? So my quota is 3,000 steps. Then I do my run about 7,000 steps. Then I make sure I hit my 10,000 steps quota. Boom. Then I made sure I'm in the game still with Amino. I'm hitting my quota. Because otherwise, if I don't do that, because I've done it where I've had a long streak and I just mess it up for whatever reason, some silly thing. In some cases, like what happens is if I go for a run and I got 2,000 steps more to go, I'm a little tired, I get something to eat, I fall asleep. Next thing I know, I forget about it. It's midnight. Boom. I'm out the game. One time I'm out the game. Like I had 9,900 steps, a little over 100 steps to go, and I missed it. And I was on a long streak. So no. So if I make sure that I get my 3,000 steps in before my run, then I could be sure that I have my 10,000 steps, and that's why. And this kind of reminds me, I gotta get those 3,000 steps. So I'm like today, it was nice that preparing for the show, I got my 3,000 steps. But the weekend is a bit tough, so I have to be extra sharp on the weekends because I get a little bit, relaxed. There's a chance and that's why. Here I am putting a YouTube show and I haven't even done my run yet. So I have to make sure before I even think about Girlfriend and David Fincher, I got to get 7 more steps. I don't think I'm gonna go for a run. I might just go for a power walk. What else? I think that's the majority of what I wanted to discuss already. If anything, I want to just a little bit bonus here. So let's take a look. This is so that's a part of how my daily life, how my thought process is when I'm going through my workouts and I'm doing this play to earn. So that's a bit of that, and again back to a bit of just my daily stuff. A bit more on Nexo. Let me show you a bit of this. Right, just a bit, just like a part of my daily stuff, and I'll share with you, just to add on also to what I spoke to last week, and then we'll get singing and we'll wrap this up. So as you can see here right now, so what happened was I was in gold. Now I want to be in platinum for the most part. Why? Because for one, when you spend stuff and you're in platinum, you get a 0% borrowing rate, right? Minimum borrow. What is this? I don't know if wait. I have to maximum minimum. Well, you get a lot less borrowing rate, right? Let me make sure. Hold up for a second. And you earn more on the on your rewards, right? It's 0.5% to get Bitcoin, but you get 2% if you get in Nexo. Right now I recently paid, so I got 0% on here, 0 to pay. I got $200. I had some Ethereum here recently, and I moved it off because that's one way. Like, here, get this. I want to keep it at platinum, right? And I don't really need. $200. That's enough for me for like the next couple weeks, right? Like as far as spending power, right? So this is it's like my grocery money, right? Grocery and gas money. So I don't, So it's like whenever it gets so high, I don't need to keep stuff. I don't need to keep stuff on here. So, like whenever there's a little bit more too much Bitcoin or too much Ethereum, I pull it out and put it into other places, right? In that way, that keeps the percentage good, keeping myself, in this case, platinum by having 12% and getting more rewards that way, right? one thing I'm moving into like making this account more of a speculative account, right? Buying a bit of Tron, buying a bit, like I'm gonna start buying into protocols that are that I like for example, GMT, because I'm participating in Stepn. You got Doge here. You know what? This is getting boring. Enough of this. Oh, one last thing, because like it is kind of cool. Like oh yeah, I'm gonna show you my son's account. Let me see, just to show you real life stuff. So last week, last time I told you, it's nice to have. I also have access to my son's account, right? So whoops. What is it? Okay. So this is my son's account. And what's cool about Nexo, also Apple Pay is nice that it's available in Apple Pay. So this is his account. It's not much, but I give him sometimes rewards and stuff, right? Before it was a grade thing, with to have good grades, I give him Krypto. I'm moving into a new rewards profile, but now I'm thinking like when he gets his allowance, right? And here's the thing, like I don't know if I mentioned it last time, like. When he turned, I was looking for when he turned 18. I thought, okay, you know what? You don't have to get your allowance anymore. But when that message came out, his mom, my baby mama, she got really angry quick, and I was like, okay, I'm not. So I had to think of a new way to get him allowance. So this is one of the ways I did. I'm giving him his allowance in different avenues, and one of it is just buying him crypto. So rather than just give him cash, I'm gonna buy a little crypto for him, put it in here, right? Give him a bit more buying power, so now he can see on his phone, oh, I got $212. So we made this. This is his food money, right? Because he's going to college now. Sometimes he gets hungry. Him and his mom didn't have time to pack him a lunch or something, and he's hungry. You know, studying gets you hungry. I told him, okay, like, because instead of using the Amex, let's use this, right? So now he could see, I got $200. So he has an outstanding. He spent about $9. So I just managed this with him. So instead of just giving him cash, I buy assets for him and give him buying power to buy, food. So I think that's kind of that's an interesting way to support like your kids. Just buy him assets rather than just cash. Right. All right. I think we're good, man. We're good. It's dark now out here. All right. I'm ready to close this up. I'm gonna sing this song. Oh yeah. Okay. How much do I have any coffee left? It's just a big ginger pulp, and this is. I don't have a spoon. Damn it. Only the strong guys can eat the. This is a big pulp of ginger. It's not coming down. I took all the liquid out, but you know what? I'm just gonna see? It's right here. Boom. Oh. This is some more there, but. All right. Just what I need for the song. So let's take this off. Oh yeah. Oh. So we're gonna sing this song now, and then we're gonna wrap it up. And that'll be the end of Krypto Karaoke. And if this is your first time, please like, subscribe. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, stop the music. All right. I'm gonna put this over here, I guess. Oh, all right, here we go. Let me do a sound check real quick. So yeah, this is how I'm doing rats around. I grew up in the 80s, man. 80s rock was my shit. You hear this? I don't hear it. Test. All right, let's do it. Let's do. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Oh man, I don't got the right lighting though. All right, this is best gonna get. Let's do this. Let's take it back to the top. Take it back to the top. Here we go. Oh, my glasses. I gotta see them lyrics. Out on the streets, that's where we meet. You make the night. I always cross the line. Oh, can we start that again? God damn it. And the sound, something's not right. Hold on. Test. All right, one more time. Come on, man. All right, that's it. Test. All right. Out on the streets, that's where we meet. You make the night. I always cross the line. Tighten your belts, abuse ourselves, get in your way. We'll put you on your shelf another day. Some other way, we're gonna go. But then we'll see you again. I've had enough. We've had enough. Call it vain. She said, I knew right from the beginning that you would end up winning. I knew right from the start you'd put an arrow through my heart. Round and round, we'll love and find a way, just give it time. Round and round, what comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Dick, looking at you, looking at me, the way you move, you know it's easy to see. Neon lights on me tonight. I got a way, we're gonna prove it tonight. Like Romeo to Juliet, time and time, I'm gonna make you mine. I've had enough, we've had enough. It's not the same. She said, I knew right from the beginning that you would end up winning. I knew right from the start you'd put an arrow through my heart. Round and round, we'll love and find a way, just give it time. Round and round, what comes around goes around. I tell you why. Yeah. Out on the streets, that's where we'll meet. You make the night, I'll always cross the line. Tighten our belts, abuse ourselves, get on your way, we'll put you on your shelf. Round and round, we'll love and find a way, just give it time. Round and round, what comes around goes around. I'll tell you why.
Round and round, with love we find a way, just give it time, time, time. Round and round, what comes around goes around, I'll tell you why. Round and round.
That was alright, that was alright, that was alright, that was alright, that was alright. That was alright. Let's do one more. There's one more. Bonus for you guys. Bonus for y'all. Bonus. Let's see this one. What? No. Come on, you gonna give me this now? Really? You gonna tell me the internet is not working? Like really? This is really happening? Let's see what I got going here, man. You gotta be fucking bullshitting me. All right, well that's it. Thank you for joining the show tonight. We'll continue. Oh shit! I hope my stream didn't get messed up. That's all right. Well, good night, folks. That's it. I'm ending the stream. Gonna go see the new